Welcome to Unraveled Gaming. I kind of thought I'd already done a video of this, but I have not. This is Obsession, and this is the solo version. They actually have a playthrough on heavy cardboard, so I would recommend that if you probably want a more in-depth explanation. But I'm going to do my solo version. I have a feeling that this year this might become one of my favorite solo games. It is uh, very fun to play. And in brief, what we have here is we have the round tracker. So each round I'm going to move this here. There is no AI board. Basically, the AI is going to score 102 points plus whatever victory point cards uh, he or she, Cornwallis, he is able to obtain. Um, at the end of each, when we get to the courtship, we don't really do any actions, but we will reveal what the um, what the Fairchilds are going after. These are the Fairchilds, and if we win the courtship by scoring the most points in whatever category it's in, then we get a Fairchild in our deck for that round. And then the next round we compete again with a new one. So you have 4 courtships here. And then there's some other little actions that take place during the game. After each courtship, we will discard a card before we go into the next round, discard an objective card. So we start the game with 4 objectives. We will discard down to 3 here, go up to 4, discard down to 3 again, discard down to 2, gain 1 up to 3. So I think we end the game with 3. I'm going to double check that in the rules before I play to make sure I'm doing that right. We also have prestige guests and casual guests. These fleur-de-lis indicate these are going to give me the most points at the end of the game and the most stuff during the game. These can be a combination of guests that give points and guests that give you money and give you reputation. Over here we have a reputation wheel, so as this goes around, when it goes from 5 back to 1, we'll flip that over. And sometimes you can lose reputation for various things too, so we might do that. This is our activity board. Whatever activity we're hosting, we'll put there. And we have to use servants for different activities, and different guests require certain kinds of, none of our family, well, this is one that requires a ballet, little green guy there. So, and then we have these coins. They actually look, they're really cardboard, but they look pretty real. They have it's very nicely done coin for a cardboard coin. Maybe one of the better ones that I've seen. And this is the, I think, 5-piece. So I believe it's 1 and 5 is the denominations for the coins there. And these are my types of activities: essential, service, estate, prestige, sporting. And so when I host an activity, I will, choose the activity. I will put it up there. I will provide, in this case, a butler. It takes a butler to host that activity, and then I can invite 2 family members from my deck of cards. And those family members will give me privileges or benefits, and then I will flip this over, and then it'll be, now this one will be worth 0, because this is actually a setup for another, the village fair. So the village fair gives you stuff. There are 1, 2, 3 village fairs. If you prep for the village fair before you get there, then you get money and some other things. You don't have to do that because this is worth 3 points if you don't prep for it. So it's kind of a 6-1, you gotta kind of strategize there. That's part of the strategy, and what makes this game fun is like, what do I prepare for? Because I don't know what the Fairchilds are going to want, and we're trying to attract them to our guests, our party of guests. And at the end of the game, I'll score points for VP on these bottom, and when they flip, they often are worth more points when they flip. This is, yeah. So So we're going to try to get those into our tableau here, and they'll be worth points. Our guests will be worth points, and we have our uh, end of game cards, which will be worth points if we choose to use them. I can't remember exactly how many I end up with, but I will figure it out. And that is Obsession in short. So in a bit here, we'll get to playing and go from there. All right, we'll get started here. Screaming Goat. A friend of mine got that for me. Very exciting. Great for business meetings. All right, so let's see what we got here. This guy, the player, Cornwallis, gets to go first, and on his turn, he is going to scavenge a tile, I believe. Let's double check that. I know he goes first, because they always go first. Let's say, always the starting player. Playing the game. Oh, the solitaire player. There's always the starting player. Never mind. I misread that. Okay. So I go first. Alright. So every prestige guest will give me 1 victory point at the end of the game if I keep that one. There are special rooms here. The flower room, music room, and conservatory. If I get all of those, then I can get... sorry, I'm probably holding it in the wrong place. Then I can get 16 victory points. If I get 3 ladies' maids, I can get 6 victory points. And if I get the brushing room and barn, I can get another 6 victory points. I think those are probably the hardest ones to get. So, let's see. We don't have service to rotate. We don't have any monuments. We have to decide, what are we going to host? Well, we don't know what they want. We just want this round. We just have to kind of guess. Money is always good. Starting with 3 here, so that's already some points. I can hire 2 servants from the supply. That's not a bad idea. If I start by going here, the butler, and hire my butler, then I can hire 2 servants from the supply. It doesn't cost me anything. I mean, it costs me my butler, but these servants will come into the available service, and let me double check that servants actually come into available service. Let's double check that, because we hired during the game. Okay. You know, one thing I was supposed to do is sort these by number, and I forgot to do that. So they go, let's see, 45, 55, yeah, they go in ascending order. So it's kind of like whoever has the most prestige or something. The rooms with higher prestige tend to go in more ascending order. So let's see if we have something here on hiring servants. The rule book, it's not bad, but there are sometimes some things when you're looking for them, it's a little tough to find. There is a glossary, and probably if I had the glossary out, I do have it out, in some cases that might be a better place to go, but I'm just going to try to look here first. Courtship. Alright, okay, let's see. Let's look at the glossary, because I know that it it's probably going to have hiring servants. So let's go look for hiring. Host, gentry. It does not have that. Let's go to servants. Servants for hire. Alright. Servants for hire. Beginning of the game. Okay. The butler's room. Let me see if that in particular is in here, and it is not. So I think servants, when hired. Oh, there's the butler's room. Okay. The player takes the butler's room tile. Any combination may be the same or different. Placed in the expended service along with the butler to be oriented. Okay, so new servants have to be oriented to the household. So they are in the expended service with the butler, but this tile flips and goes here, so I at least have one service point. And if we so choose, we can buy a room. So I think these are 5 and these are 1. It would be nice if they actually had the money on there. But the reason I hired the ladies' maid is because I have, if I get 3 ladies' maids, that's a guaranteed. I am going to keep that card this game because that's 6 victory points for sure. And able to get that in round 1, not bad. I will take it. Let's see. This one only costs 100. And takes a gentleman and a lady for an afternoon ride. You know, for 100 coins, this one's 200. Takes 2 gentry, which is anybody at all. So that's not bad. What's their victory points? That's 3. That's 2. And gives me money on both sides. The same money. So this requires a little bit more. But you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and pay 1 and grab this because all of this will shift down and then we draw another tile. And now we roll the die. And we'll see we roll a 2. So a 2. Oh, where's my card? I'm missing my, there is a, oh, here it is. This is what I need. It's a, if I rolled a 1 or a 4, position 1, or there are no monuments out here, so that is no good. So we get rid of this tile. It is removed from the game. That is the solo guy's, basically his turn. He scavenges a tile, and then we'll get another tile out. A monument. I don't think it matters which side. And then we go here. Alright, nothing else comes out. So now I am on turn 2. So I have to figure out an activity to host. Do the bowling green. I kind of want to get some of these gentry out. And we also rotate service, so we go here. Alright. And then we don't have any round tracks, monuments, or service hall. We pick which activity to host. So I could do village fair planning and kind of plan for the village fair, but I actually kind of want these 3 points here just in case I need that. I could get 2 ladies. How many do I have here? We have 3 ladies and 3 gentlemen. Okay, so this one gives us prestige. Kind of want money, honestly. I think that would be helpful. But a prestige guest would also be helpful. We can get one prestige guest to our estate if we do that. So I could get a prestige test and get some money. That would be possible. Do I go for all money? I need 2 gentry. And these don't require any service staff. So I think I'm going to host afternoon tea in the main gazebo. And that requires a footman. And so we'll have these 2 guests, the Lady Sarah Lewis and the Theodore, Earl of Ponsonby. I'm the Ponsonby family. And so we invite these guests, and they're going to invite a prestige guest. So that prestige guest is going to come to my hand, I believe. I don't think they don't go out here. So invite those guests, and he comes to my hand, and so now he is 5. He's a reputation of 5, so I won't be able to play him anytime soon because I have to have 5 reputation to play him. But he gives me 4 reputation, so that's not bad. I'll take him. And he's 4 victory points into the game, which is also quite good. Alright, now I do get 200 quid and 100 quid. That puts me at 500. And these are discarded for now. And he is expended. This flips, so now it is worth 2 points for me. Not bad. And those are there. And so now, invite guests, enjoy favors, buy from the market. Oh, we can buy from the market. So, do we want to buy something? Well, I would very much like that flower room because it could potentially get me this 16-point victory card here. So I am going to buy the flower room before it disappears. I don't believe any of these other rooms are helpful to me. Alright. So we are going to get the largest wine cellar out. And now we'll go to click on this, get it open. What do we want? Oh, we gotta go. That was round 2. We're going to round 3. Oh, and before we go to round 3, we're gonna roll the dice. A 5. So it's a monument. So he's gonna go for a monument, and he goes for the least expensive monument. So this one. There are 3 monuments there, so let me double check that he goes for the least. I'm pretty sure he goes for the least expensive one. So, monument turn. If there's one, the least expensive monument. So, in this case, it is going to be, I think, the sculpture garden. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, or 8, 9, 10. Actually, the wine cellar would be the least expensive. So he will scavenge that. And we will get a new one out. Alright, the English Garden. Am I going for that one? Nope. I need the conservatory and the music room. So, alright, round 3. We are we need. Now we could go for Village Fair, which would give us some reputation if we chose to do that. More servants are available, and we have servants' quarters. I can't do him. I have very little reputation. So we might need to get our reputation up. But money is also good, so I don't think I want to use her. It would have to be a male prestige guest to get her. Otherwise, she just brings prestige, which is actually not bad. We could use some more guests. She'll get a regular guest. Him we can't use. And that allows us to draw 2 and pick 1. Well, we have 2 points here. We have 3 points there. We have a point there. 2 ladies will help with prestige. So actually, let's do that. Let's host a whist in the parlor. We need a housekeeper to help host that. Nobody requires any servants. So we have 2 ladies hosting the whist, and they are going to, we're going to use this one that gives us a guest. So we got Sir Richard is regarded as an elite horseman and always travels with his own man. So he doesn't require anybody. Only 1 victory point, but he doesn't take servants, which is kind of nice. And he gives us both a guest, and he gives us a casual guest and a reputation. So not bad, not bad. He will be helpful. And the Mabel Countess of Ponsonby, she can either discard, get rid of a person, or in this case, I think what I'd rather do is draw 2 and pick 1. So we can either get Charles Viscount Wallenby, who's a cad. He can pay 200, but I think Miss Anne Harlow is better and gives us money and doesn't take away our victory points in our deck. This guy actually steals a reputation and a victory point at the end of the game, so we don't want him. We're going to pull him out, and we'll add these 2. So these 2 fine ladies go here, and this will go to the expended service. We also got 3 reputation off of that, so 1, 2, 3. And flip this, and now we have 2, 2. So now we're positive in points in 3 categories. There's only 1 we're not. And we rolled a 13. So position, there are monuments, so we're going to pick position 1, 2, 3, and the drawing room goes away. And these will scooch down, and we'll get another tile out of the bag. And we got the cricket field. Alright, so I did not prep for the village fair, so I do not get the village fair, but that's okay. I was sort of not planning on getting the village fair. I also didn't buy a rune last time because I only had 1 coin, so I didn't purchase anything from the market. Alright, so maybe the bowling green might be good. I have to have 2 reputation for that guy, so I can't use him. We do have to rotate our service. And actually I used this last time. She would be here, I think. And let's see. Well, we could at least get our reputation up to 2 this round if we use him. And get a tiny bit of money if we use her. So the question is, we only need 2 gentry, and we do want a little bit more money. So if we use the valet for him, and the lady's maid for her, and we host the bowling on the lawn, then we would invite guests, but actually we're just attaining favors. So we'll go 1, 2, and we flip that over. So now we have 2 reputation. And we gain 100 for her, plus 300 for bowling on the lawn. 1, 2, 3. So a total of 400. bad. And then these are expended. And we go here, and eventually in this game you have to pass at some point so that you can get your hand back. So just a matter of time. But now we're at +1 for at least the bowling green. It won't give us as much money when we do it next time, but not bad still. And we can purchase something here. Now, we don't know what the courtship is going to entail. None of these rooms are the rooms I am looking for. This is 4 gentry in the breakfast room, and then can go up to 5. And this is what, 4 ladies, and then a gentleman and a lady. Dramatic performance. It's reputation. There's nothing there. It's just using a lot of gentry. 4 ladies is a little tough, but this is 3 right away if I was to get that one. What's it turn over to? It's 3. Either way you look at it, 1 and 2. So these are fewer victory points. I think. Well, and I have to have 3 reputation to actually do that one. So my reputation becomes significant, whereas the 4 gentry room I can do right away, and that helps me get stuff a little faster. So I'm going to get that and roll. And we rolled a 1. There are monuments. So he's going to take a monument. Oh, and actually, that goes down there. And sans anything significant, he's going to take a monument. So he's going to scavenge that. So I won't be able to get it. We're going to roll those down there. And this is going to come here. Servants' quarters. May deploy from 1 servant from servants' quarters each turn. Okay. That's kind of nice. Alright. So, we go to the courtship. And now basically we see what they want. Well, they want sporting. And Cornwallis in season 1 is -3. I have +1. So, I get 1 of the Fairchilds. And any 4 gentry is good there. Reputation or prestige guests. It's a tough choice. I think I'm going to go reputation this round because I need more reputation to play some of my cards that I want to play. So that actually helps me more. And then we are going to go into round 6, and I have to choose a card to discard. Yeah. The barn and the brushing room have not remotely come up. I've already got that objective, so I'm going to just discard this objective to get it out of the game. I don't think I'm going to be pursuing that. It's a little hard and only gets me 6 points. We do know that they're going to pursue sporting at the end of the game, so I do want to focus on sporting rooms. And if I focus on those rooms, I'm going to lose my focus on the sporting rooms. So I think we're going to do that. And I do not get any money. And then we start the service tile. So this service tiles are all going to go there from now on. And we will draw when we get to after the next courtship. All the level 1 tiles will go over there, and so sort of the low level stuff goes away as we level up. So that is the first courtship, and I'll come back to it here in a bit. Okay, I think, and let me do an adjustment here. I think I have a slightly better screen angle here. All right, so let's try to continue with this. We just started the next round, and I'm gonna move my servants, my staff over. Rotate service, and got 2 coins. And let's see. We have to host an activity. We do know that sporting events will be something at the end of the game. So that is at least a thing. And I am eating my lunch as I do this, so you'll have to forgive me. We have a Fairchild we can use, which gives us some prestige. And we're going to have to... We don't have enough... we have reputation to do that one. So we could get both of these. We have 3 here that are options, but we don't have a valet available because they're in the servants' quarters. We could pay 3 reputation to move them, but I don't want to lose reputation. So I'm pretty much going to do something that takes 2 gentlemen, or 2 gentry, or some such. That takes 2 ladies. That takes 2 family. 4 gentry, but we'd have to have the correct stuff for that. You know, the other option would be to use this round to get my cards back. But I only have 2 coins, so if I could use 2 gentry to get some money and reputation, that would be better. Oh, I can't use him because of that. So I think what I'm gonna do is go ahead and it's not my ideal, but we need some money. So I think I'm gonna go to the bowling green, and we're gonna do some bowling on the green. I get 200 for that, plus I'm gonna take the 100 that he gives me, so I have that. And he gives me at least 1 reputation and a guest. Whoops. These are going to go here to my discard pile, and I get a Elizabeth Viscountess Peel. Enjoys bowls, lawn, tennis, croquet, and other activities out of doors. But she takes a lady's maid. She does give me some good prestige, though, so... and I have plenty of ladies' maids, which is helpful. So, he's going to go there. And this will come back here. And we can buy some things. Alright, so. I don't need the English garden. That would cost me all 500. But it does give me prestige guests, which would help with one of my other goals. I do like that. I can see 2 and take 1. Very good later type of thing. I could do the smoking room, which is not a bad one. Requires 2 gentlemen. I do need probably need to get another valet. Actually, if I'm going to have all these gentlemen here. I do like the smoking room. Gives me a lot of prestige. And or for ladies, with the back of a gentleman and a lady. Now that's 3 victory points for 300. That is 4 victory points for 400. I like that this one gives me the option of potentially being a different room that I might need later in the game, and I have some possibilities there. I could also just save my money because nothing is stellar. Now I'm going to go ahead and spend 300, and I'm going to get this essential room here and give myself the option of making it a prestige room later. And then we're going to roll the dice. We got 11. I think he's taking a room every round. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he's taking one every round. So there's no 5, position 4. There's no monuments. Oh, and actually this should be here because I bought that room. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The breakfast room is going to go. The riding stables come out, and we are going to put the cabinet of curiosities out. All right. And at the beginning of this round, we draw 2 objective cards. So let's see. We have the breakfast room and north dining room. So if I got this and I have the breakfast room, 9 victory points. If I have the main library and the north library, then that's worth 12. But I don't have either of those, and they're not out. So probably this is most likely going to be the next discard. This one is high probability because I already have a breakfast room, and all I need is the north dining room to get that 9 points. That's not bad. Okay, so here we are on our round. Let's see. Now, this could be the round I need to take a, because I could go with her. I don't have 5 reputation to do him. I do have a valet, so he's a prestige guest, and she is a lady. So we do have some options. Gentleman and a lady can go to the riding stables. That's pretty good. And that'll give us money and flip that. I think. Oh, but I need a butler. I don't have it, and that is a tough go. And I think I'm gonna be in trouble later if I don't pass. Let me double check what my pass location is. My pass does. I forget what we get for a pass. Let's see. Starter guest objectives. So that's for hire. Central play. All right. Standard turn. Joy favors. Dismissed entry. Okay. Bye. Probably should be looking in the glossary, honestly. Passing. If you pass, oh, and I see that there's probably a card that I failed to pull out. Oh, here it is. Round track icons. That passing. Reclaim deck. Refresh service. Collect 200 or refresh the market and shop. Okay, so I would like this North Garden. And if I was able to get up to 600, I could get the North Garden. And the question is, could I do it in this round? So if I played these and lost some reputation, but if I lost reputation, then I wouldn't be able to play her.
because I need my butler back. So if I play these two, gentleman and lady, two gentry, which actually would give me more gentry. I don't have family. 4 gentry. In some ways, this one is not bad. Afternoon tea. But still need a... The thing is, what do I need a butler for? And that is gonna impede me. I kind of want to get to the village fair. So I think I am going to take $200 and reclaim my deck and refresh my service. And if I want to, I can shop. Do I want the English Garden or the Smoking Room or Cricket? I do not. So I'm going to roll. I got a 6. There's no monument, so position 2 goes away. I didn't need that one, thank goodness. And then we go up here, draw a new tile, and go to number 8. All right, now we have a monument. All right. And now I kind of want that village fair planning to get done because I'd like to get the benefits of the village fair. I have some stuff here in my essentials that I could get points off of. The village fair planning would not hurt and might even, I think, give me some options. So I'm gonna pull that up there, and we need a butler for village fair planning. I hate to lose the points, but it will give me, we have 2 more village fairs, which it's going to make that worth some money to me. So I need 2 family members. That is going to be, so let me get all my Ponsberries together, and we have these. So we need family, and the Fairchilds, I believe, act as family. They are not family. So let's just, I'm not going to even bother looking that up. Let's see. Well, if I want to get that room, the north dining room, which would be an immediate 9 points, I'm going to have to get some money. 3, 4. Okay? It's not going to give me any immediate money. But he gives me money, and he would give me money, and I have 4, so I actually have enough money. And there's nobody I need to get rid of right now. So I sort of think this might be the best option. Although I could use some reputation, but that's not going to happen immediately. So we're going to have the Countess of Ponsby and the Earl of Ponsby are going to go to the family room. They require no other staff. And that's going to get me 200 quid. And I get to draw 2 and take 1 from here. So we have a gossip, Miss Elizabeth Perkins. But she attacks, which is virtually useless against the AI player. Popinjay, with thoughts only for escaping Derbyshire for London. Alright, so this guy gives me 2 guests. He really wants to get away. So we will discard her and put him in our hand. He is at least worth 0 points, but he gets me more folk in my deck, which can be helpful. So then these are discarded. This will come down to the expended service. And now we will get stuff during the village fair. $300 and 2 reputation. So that's going to be worth 604 reputation by game end. And we can purchase a thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are going to purchase 5, the north dining room. Because now that means, is this the right one? Nope. The breakfast room and north dining room we have, so that's at least a goal. And we can get rid of that. It is not likely to, not get rid of it, but we'll just set it to the side because it's very likely to score us points. So we have a, what do you call it, a manor gargoyle out there. We rolled a 15. Position 1, 2, 3, 4. Cabinet of Curiosities goes away. Was the English garden the one that I wanted? No, I want the conservatory and the music room. Brushing room just immediately goes here. And we will get out the long gallery. Excuse me. Whoa. All right, so now we go to the village fair. We are going to get $300 because we turned over that tile, the private study, and we get 2 reputation, which we're not doing so hot on reputation yet. This guy goes here. We got to figure out what we're going to do. All right. Now, the one question is there anything out there we really want? I don't see a ton, honestly. I don't see a ton, honestly, that I want. We have Courtship coming up. Points, 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 and I can see that in Season 2, see, I have 3 here, I'm tied. 1 there, and he has 2. He has 5 here. If I turn this over, I'll be tied with him for 5. He only has 2 in the front parlor, and so we're going to decline this call. It is not time. And let's see. In the Bowling Greens, he's got reputation 2. So if I went for a ride with a gentleman and a lady, then I would be in good shape. Now, I haven't used Fairchild yet. I really ought to use Fairchild, and if I was to let him go on a ride on the afternoon stables with the Lady Margaret Carlo of Ponsbury, it will help reputation quite a bit. So, let's do that. And they are going to go for an afternoon riding at the stables. We need this. He needs a valet. And she doesn't need anything. And so that will get us $200, 200 pounds. And we will get 1 guest. Oh, Miss Anne Fairborn speaks openly. Few speak openly against Anne, but there have been whispers of an indiscretion. So she takes away 1 reputation when I play her, and she is -2 victory points into the game. So we want to get rid of her if we can. We do, however, get 5 reputation. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that will flip our deal. So now we're at 3 reputation. So that was good as far as reputation goes. This will be expended and expended. And this is going to flip. So now I have 4 for sporting. These 2 will be discarded. Now the Fairchild will just go. I'll have to put him back here soon, probably. I am going to use, I think, footman on staff now trained to serve as valets when needed. Footman. So footmen can be used as valets or deployed from servants' quarters. Well, this will cost 400, and this makes footmen more valuable. So I think I am going to pay 100 for the brushing room, which gives me a 2, a tie with him there, and a footman. I'll take it. And he rolled a 7. So, position 2. Is there a monument down there? Oh, there is a monument. He takes the monument. That's what he does. And then these move down, and then we will grab one from the bottom of the bag. We got a brushing room, so we're going to pop that there. Go to the bottom of the bag again. And butler's pantry. These are all service, and all service just goes immediately over here to this side. So it doesn't take up any room there. Okay, so reputation 3. So all of our rooms are in good standing. We're going to do a courtship. And yeah. And so now for the courtship, we're going to reveal the next card. And he likes service. And since it's a tie, I believe a tie, neither one of us win. Courtship. If the courtship is a tie, both the SP and the opponent receive a VP card. Okay. Oh, and the other thing I was supposed to get, because I won the courtship last time, is a VP card. But, I don't know why this is out here. He didn't get that. But he does get one now. So VP card, and since it's a tie, because it was for service, and I have 2 and he gets 2, then I also get that, but I do not get a Fairchild. The Fairchild goes there, and we will be moving on to this national holiday. And I believe the national holiday, players are permitted to host any activity and any guest during the holiday round. So national holiday means I can host, I don't have to pay attention to the prestige numbers in the top. I can host whomever. So what that means is we definitively want to get the Marquis of Kent into the foray this round, which means that I am going to pay 1, 2, 3 reputation, which doesn't make me pop below 3, which is good, and I'm going to get him over there because I want to use this prestige guest because it will help my prestige quite a bit. Now, what else do we want? We don't have a lot of rooms there that are particularly highly sought after rooms. We are supposed to start the level 1 reserve tile, so anything with a prestige value of 1 just immediately goes over to there. Now, I have a flower room. I want the flower room. 800. I have 500. If I can get up to 800, fantastic. But I would need 300. Man, that's tough. That is tough. Now, I could do 5 gentry. Formal dinner. It's not going to make me money, though. Those make money, gentleman and a lady. But if I do 5 gentry, I could really probably drive up my esteem here. If do I have somebody that gives me a little bit of money? Well, she would give me some. That'd be 2 ladies' maids. He would be 100, 100, and 100. So that would give me 300, a decent amount of reputation, and I think I have all the stuff I would need to do it. So if we did a formal dining, we need our housemaid, we need a valet, and we need 2 ladies' maids for them. But I guess we provide service. And now we would enjoy favors. All right, so the favors are 300 pounds. We're going to take that. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 reputation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which is worth taking that hit on reputation to be able to do that. That was fantastic. Now, we get that. And we are going to pay all 800 pounds to get this flower room. Oh, wait a second. I already have the flower room. I need the conservatory and the music room. So I didn't even need, well, you know, I got a lot of money. It was worthwhile for the money. And I get to flip this tile, which is now worth 3 points. And I can invite 6 gentry. I could get a room. What am I low on? I don't have much prestige. So, to be honest, some prestige would not hurt. I could probably handle having a smoking room. It would not hurt too bad. So we'll get a smoking room. And then the market will shift. And then we're going to roll the die. He's going to roll a 9. Which is going to be position 3, I think. Yep. Because there's no monument there. So that's going to go there. And we'll grab one from the front area. Oh, Sorbitol. Another, the barn. And now we have a monument. Imported marble floor. All right. So we are going to rotate service. We're going to round 12. I was supposed to, after that courtship, discard a card, an objective card. So that is the objective card I would discard. So I'm down to 4 now. But we'll draw 2 more, and not too terribly long. Okay. Well, this is a tough deal. I think because footmen are able to be used as valets, and we're going to need more valets for the men, I think this will make the most sense to hire a couple of footmen here, and that we have 500, but we don't want to purchase any of those things. So I'm not actually using any of my staff, I'm just hiring staff. We rolled a 1. There is a monument, so he is scavenging that. And now we have a builder's holiday in which we can purchase anything. we could purchase as many buildings as we want. The problem is, I don't really think there's anything I'm terribly wanting. Groundskeeping staff. All estate activities generate 1. Barn's not bad. The Butler's Pantry at 4 would give me a that would be then 2. Yeah, I can gain an under butler who can perform any male role. I kind of feel like I'd rather wait to do much of anything. So I'm not gonna really shoot for purchasing folks. I only have a footman who can be used as a valet. So I'm a little limited on what I can do. Honestly, I wonder if this is a good passing round. And I want more stuff to come out. I don't like the stuff that's there. I think I am going to pass, reclaim my deck. All the service is refreshed. And I am going to refresh the builder's market. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to get these in the order I drew them. Bum, 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 bum. Not paying attention to what I drew. Probably going to have to draw some more anyway. So we have a stateroom, north dining room, north library, gabled conservatory, the billiards room, and the hillside kennels. Alright, well, we didn't really get much of anything that I was looking for, sadly. That did refresh the market. And if I wanted to, I could shop. Do I want anything? So I want the conservatory. Oh, that is this. But I don't have enough money for it. I need 100 to do it. So, and music room are all required. So I can potentially get the conservatory. But I'm gonna save my money in case I get a chance to buy it. And then we're gonna roll. We got 16. And he does no purchase with 16, surprisingly. So we take 5 off the next roll. We'll have to remember that. And we will go here. All right. Now, service and sporting. We have all our guys, our whole staff. We're at 4, so we can't use him. But if we can get up to 5, we can, and we can use valets, footmen as valets when needed. We don't have a prestige gentleman until level 5. We probably want money and prestige guests while getting our stuff up. So, does anyone give us a prestige guest? I feel like there was like one option. No, must have been the room. I think it was the flower room. I've got 6 points there. Would need to get 7 to really get over the limit. I would need another room there. 9 points is required for the flower room, but that would give me a prestige guest if I was to get that and some money, which I would need. Well, Although 2 gentlemen and money is not bad. I need 600, so if I was to do that, and maybe I end up with, if I need 2 gentlemen, is there another gentleman? He gives me more reputation. He gives me 2 more people. I might need more people, so I'm going to go ahead and go with that one. And we will give him a valet. And we will have these 2 gentlemen come smoke cigars in the smoking room. And we invited guests. So we are going to get 2 cards. We got a warm and generous Miss Atwood. Good cheer and a kind heart invites more guests. And unfortunately, an American heiress. She takes away 2 reputation and gives us $400. So she's actually pretty valuable as far as getting some money, but she is not great otherwise. So we get 3 reputation. 1, 2, 3. Did not quite get us to the 5. Did not try hard enough. We get 2 money. We got the 2 guests. And then I'm going to go ahead and do my purchase and get the gabled conservatory down here. These are used. This will flip. So now we're at 6 for the prestige, which gives us a chance to win that one. We would win sporting. We would win prestige. We would not win these 3. One more here. We need to probably get this up. This is a 2. Oh, we got a ways to go on that. So that is that. We're going to roll. He gets an 8. Oh, forgot to get that. And we are going -5 is, oh, that's a level 1. And -5 is 3, so he gets a monument, which is this, and that's that. All right. So we got that. Next round, we're doing courtship. Okay, so they are going for the estate, and I most certainly lost that, so he gets a victory point card. I do not. But those are the 3 things they're going for: sporting, service, and estate. So now, village fair, I get $300 and 1, 2 prestige, and that will flip me to 5. And all right. Oh, we have to discard a card. Now, I'm so close. I have very few prestige guests. But if I can get the music room at some point, then that will be 16 victory points. I think I'm going to discard this one. Even though I like it and feel like it's typically easier to get, I am going to pass on that. Those will move there. We are at the village fair. We have got to get those up. I feel like the barn might be a good one because we're going to want to get these up. So if that's the case, if I want to do the barn, this is valuable, and the sporting events are valuable. But we don't want to do a sporting event. Prestige. See, the essentials is not terribly valuable, and this could drive up our prestige if I was to do 4 ladies. The question is, what 4 ladies? Now I could, I have the potential to have the lady of the house get rid of somebody. And this one, well, see, this one I wouldn't necessarily want to use. She offers me another person. So that would take lady's maid, if we need our housekeeper to do that, and we would need one more lady. This is indeed tough. She gives reputation, which is not bad. She gives money. Don't want to use her yet. Don't want to use her. This is tough because we're going to lose 2 reputation. So we might as well counter the loss of reputation. Let's go for that. Let's counter the loss of reputation because this gives us 2. We lose 2 for her, but then we won't lose any. So we're going to host our 4 ladies, and overall, reputation is going to come out equal. We will get 400 pounds. And then we're going to dismiss her with her second ability. So that gets rid of some negative victory points in our deck. This is going to come down here. That is going to flip. So now it's a gentleman's thing. And we get 1 guest. The gregarious Sir Thomas is clumsy and rather naive, but his society is adored. He gives us money and another guest. So all of our ladies' maids are used, and we'll put those there. And do we want to purchase a room? The Great Hall. We really want a music room. I have to pay 4 reputation to refresh the market. The stateroom, what are we trying to build? I think I'll pay 200 to get one of these, because that gives me a 4 and puts me in a winning column for that, potentially at the end of the game, which is nice. Alright. And we will roll the dice. And a 4 is rolled. It's not a monument turn. He's going to take position 1. So we're going to go here. Boom, 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 and boom. And the West Terrace. Man. This is a really tough one. These are getting down there, which could become possibilities. But I really need to get... Don't really... All I have is these valets. Oh, these move here. So I really need to do something with gentlemen, probably. That's going to be beneficial in general. This takes just gentry, but I don't have a maid to do it. I do have a butler. I could hire some more people. Could do the smoking room again. That would give us a decent amount of reputation, and we would be able to do some things. So let's pull our gentleman up here. Now we do have, I don't think I'd want to use him because I want him to accompany a lady. So when we have our maid back, maybe. Which means I really want her to be with him. Three gentlemen. Do we even have three gentlemen? We do have three gentlemen. And we have another gentleman there. So we have four gentlemen that we could choose from. I think getting our reputation up is a pretty good idea, and we can use our footmen as valets. So we're in a good position to utilize some of these gentlemen. It makes sense to use. Actually, I want to have my valet available, so I'm going to use these two footmen as valets because they have the training for it. And oh, but we can't use valets as footmen, so we might need a footman for a room next time. So we'll do that. And which gentleman would be preferable? Get money or more guys? Actually, I want the reputation, so I'm going to go with that one. And that gives us 1, 2, 3 reputation plus 2, 1, 2, plus another, So a total of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 reputation, 100 pounds, and we get 1 guest. Oh gosh, a cad. Sir Bentley Churchill. Lacks all the propriety of his father, pursues ladies with abandon, and is quite wealthy. Well, he's got money, so perhaps he will be helpful to give us some money, and we can try to dismiss him. So that's the smoking room. Do we want to buy anything? That is a good question. Something for the ladies next round, or what are we lacking? We really need to use the rooms we have there. I think I'm going to hold off because I really want that other room to come out, and I might need it. So I'm going to roll the dice. We rolled a 17, no purchase, so -5 on the next one. It's kind of unfortunate. I really wanted him to purchase something. And then we will shift our staff over. We will draw 2 objective cards. Tennis court, cricket field, and croquet lawn. Highly unlikely. 2 valets and 2 ladies' maids required. So if we use our butler to hire, we can at least get this one for sure. This one is almost invariably out. But we are going to have to figure out what to host. I've only got this round and next round. So 2 things I can host at most. I have 7 cards. I probably will get some more. I can use him as a valet if I can. Where's my fellow with the 5? See, I'd really like to get him in there with her because that'll get us a guest and 6 things. So something that we can get both of these guys in there, and we have a valet for that. I don't want to lose reputation. I hate to pass on the last round. I really need people. So she'll lose me a reputation, but gain me a person that might be usable next round. And I need at least 4 gentry. Let's use this one. Okay. All right, so if we host here, Well, the other option is I could really pursue that. I could try to get him in the last round. Nothing takes a lot of stuff. So I could pursue that in the last round and go for the two ladies to get a prestige guest, which these two ladies would be just fine. Give me some money, get a prestige guest, get stuff, get stuff turned. So let's go for that. Let's go for this prestige guest. Those two ladies, we need one lady's maid. And that'll give us one prestige guest. Major Anthony Cole, war hero, but lost his legs and requires extra attention. He gives lots of prestige and 3 victory points into the game. It's not too bad. I get 200 pounds. This goes here. This flips. So now I have 3, 5, 6. I have to get to 9 to make it worthwhile. And do we want to buy anything? I could. You know what I think I'm going to do? 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I have to go down to 5. I am going to do it. Because I really, going back down to 5 reputation, I really want to reset this. So I'm going to do that. I'll reset the board in hopes that I can get that one I want, because it is going to be worth some amount of victory points. It may not be worth it at the end, we'll see, but we're going to give it a shot. Alright, I don't think we drew 1, it was worth 1, so we're going to put that back, slide that down, 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 down. Alright, so, smoking room. Any doubles? No, no doubles. Drat. Did not work. And now do I want to purchase anything? Well, if I do, it's probably something that is going to be worth money right away. Let's see, I'm winning on that. I've got 3 close to that. That'd be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'd be winning in that category if I paid 6 for the French Garden. And at least I have this one and this one. 4, 7, 8, 9. I need another one there to actually function. That is a barn. And we have a music room. The music room. He rolls a 5. And I think he rolled nothing last time, so it goes down to 1. He takes a monument. There isn't one. He takes position 1. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Have to try for that music room. That is the card I want right there, because that will give me a 16 bonus point deal. That's what we want to go for. Whew. Yeah. We got to do what we can do to get that music room. Okay, so we're gonna go here, and those go there. So we're sans a footman and a lady's maid. I can live without that. I could get 5 victory points if I go for the ballet, but I think we're going to want to go, oh, these are our resets. We want to go get that. All right, can we do it, though? That's the question. Can we do it? I need 400 pounds more. I have 1, 2, 3 gentlemen, 4 gentlemen, and 2 ladies. All right. Now, I really would like to use him and her because that will get my reputation up quite a bit. I just lost some. It would be fantastic also to use him. Now the question is, do I have the ability to utilize all these guys? So those two could go there. So now I don't have anybody for him, but that's okay. He actually takes reputation away, so I'm not worried about him. So does she. So I need something that takes 4 gentry. 4 gentry. So the breakfast room is an option. I can't do that because I don't have another fella there. We don't want that. 3 ladies, 2 gentry, 3 ladies, 3 ladies, 6 gentry, 3 gentlemen. I mean, that's an option, but she helps me quite a bit. So this is probably our best bet at getting some folks because we don't have the options we need for that. Could do that, but I think we're going to do the breakfast room and put him down for 4 gentry. 300 gives another person, but I don't think that's going to do it. I need money though. Oh, that's the problem. I need 400 bucks. Well, perhaps I should not go for reputation. If I don't take him and I put him down, I get my $400. And he goes there. That's an option. That is an option. Yeah, that seems like the best way to go. So I'm going to lose 1, 2 for him. But then I'm going to get 400 pounds for these 2. I need, yep, exactly 700, yep. And I get 4, 5, 6 reputation there. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gets me back up to 6, and I get 1 guest. At least she didn't give me negative points, so I'll take it. And then I flip this, so it's worth 2 points now. Okay. Well, that's that. These go there. These are all discarded. And then I think that is going to be in-game scoring, most likely. We go to Courtship, and let's see what they want. Well, they like service. I have 2, 3, 4, and he only has 3, so I get a victory point and a fair child. It doesn't really matter which one, but I'll take the lady, sure. It also means I get to buy, at the end of that last round, I'm going to purchase this music room, which puts me there. He would have rolled 15. We have to see if there's a monument. Oh! Quite sorry about that. That was my camera falling. Fantastic. All right, that'll be fun on the recording right there. Yeah, all right. Good deal. Not well balanced. All right. North Library, he rolled a 15, which gives him position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. Position 5, yeah. Position 5, 15. Oh, position 6. 6, okay. So we take that. Not that it would matter. All right, but we got that victory card, and we got our victory points, and this is the final. Well, actually, I might have done that wrong. The final courtship is the total. So they like service, so I win that twice, I guess you could say. I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I beat him on estate. I would have generated one more from my estate action because of the proper barn. Forgot about that. And sporting, I had that, so he beat me on sporting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So total of 22 for me. He has a total of 6, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay. So what that means, he tied me, which means he also gets a victory card, but I don't get the Fairchild. That is how that works. All right. So now his point total, Cornwallis, is 102 plus his victory point cards here. So he's got 106, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He's got 113. I have to beat that. So let's see if I do. I also had to discard one card. I did that. That's not going to give me anything. I have how many points? 4, 5, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 12. So 12 points from them. 12, 22, 24, 25, 6, 7, 28, 9, 30, 22, 30, 45, 6, 7, 8, 9, 44, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. Now, I could discard some of these to get other things. And in fact, I will discard this one down to 51 to gain 1, 2, and go up to 7. All right, so I'm at 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 45, 86, 87, 88, 89. So that's 89. 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, because you get one for every staff. 98, and I have 7 reputation, 108, 118, 126. Plus for every wealth I have, which was 0. Okay, so it looks like I had 126. What was his? 102, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 113. 102 to 113, or 126 to 113. So I beat the Automa. That is fantastic. I did not think I was going to do that. I thought my Gentry was going to be way too low on that, but that ended up working out pretty good. Those 16 victory points, boy, that was a late round, last minute, pull that out of my hat. Without that, I would have been at 110, which I might still have won it. It would have been very close. It would have been a lot closer without those 16 victory points. So that was pretty close. Okay, so I'll take it though. I'll take the close game. So to reset this, we will just put our footman, and actually I'm supposed to have a footman. We'll get one of each staff, and now I have reset that. I have reset this, and I need to reset the cards, but I have to pull out all the starter cards first because there's a bunch of these starter ones, and I'd have to re-deal myself some more starter cards before playing another round. But that is the Ponsberries, and so what I was kind of thinking I might do is try to play one solo round with each family just to see how they compare. The Ponsberries they get to start the game with a little money, extra money, which is very nice. I think I gypped myself because I believe each family was supposed to start with money, and the Ponsberries start with 300 extra. Let me see. Start with that. Well, they start with 300. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe they start with 0. If that might be. Yeah, I guess so. I guess families start with 0 to start the game. So you really do start on with nothing. All right. Yeah, that's nice. All right. Well, that covers it. Hopefully you got a good look at how the game works and the different mechanics in the game. It's really a fun game. I'm definitely looking forward to playing another round here. I'm going to pick a different. There's all these different automas you play against, so they just have different. This is an expert, and you're looking at these, but they're able to win courtships easier too sometimes, depending on where they're starting. I'm not sure I'm ready for an expert yet. I think I played Bolin the last time, beginner, and I think I won it. That was a pretty good intermediate at 117. Let's try. That's 102. Maybe I should try an expert. See how I do. I scored 126. Let's go for expert. I'll just start with the guy who scored what I scored that round. That will be a pretty good estimate of can I score the same amount of money or same amount of victory points and pull out a win still. So, but it'll take a minute to reset all of these. It's not too terribly hard, but it does take a little bit of making sure you have everything in the right place. And that's Obsession. I have not played a multiplayer game yet, except with my wife, and that was a lot of fun. We enjoyed it. I think we've played 2 games now. But I am looking forward to playing a game with 3 or 4 players at some point in the near future. I think that is the max number of players that you can play this one for. Yeah, 1 to 4 players. All right. Thank you for watching and have a great day.